Yellowstone National Park, a land where fire meets ice and Earth's untamed power takes center stage. Battling through a fierce snowstorm, we faced icy temperatures and swirling snow, while geysers erupted with defiant fury. But the real thrill lies beneath us. A massive supervolcano, a sleeping giant, scientists say, will erupt again. Someday. Are you ready to explore the extremes with us?
Ta-da! Today the weather is good, but the forecast is very, very wild.
There's a snowstorm coming towards us for the next 2 days.
2 days, yeah.
So it's hard to believe, but apparently it's coming. So So if you can give a shelter, call us.
Yes, it will be too late, but yeah.
Thankfully, the wildfire we talked about in the last episode was far away, and what we saw was only the smoke blown by the wind. Since most of the camps in Yellowstone were already closed for the season, and that we usually don't want to spend money for camping, we have come up with an idea. Spend the day in the park and go outside for camp for the night.
Yellowstone's story begins over 2.1 million years ago, when a supervolcano beneath the park erupted with a force unimaginable. This was no ordinary volcanic eruption, it was a super eruption, ejecting over 6,000 times the material spewed by Mount St. Helens in 1980. This colossal event reshaped the landscape, creating the first of the Yellowstone's 3 massive calderas, or volcanic craters. If Yellowstone supervolcano erupts, the results would be cataclysmic. Ash could blanket much of North America, altering climates worldwide. The most recent eruption hurled ash across the continent as far as the Gulf of Mexico. But don't worry, scientists say eruptions like this only happen once every 600,000 to 800,000 years. Just something to keep in mind. The last one was 640,000 years ago, so we are probably safe, right?
Yellowstone's bison are true icons of the wild. Weighing up to 2,000 pounds and standing 6 feet tall, they are North America's largest land mammals. Yellowstone is home of the land's continuously wild and genetically pure herd in the lower 48 states, untouched by domestication. Once nearly driven to extinction in the 19th century with fewer than 25 bisons left, conservation efforts have helped their numbers rebound to around 5,000 today, a living testament to resilience and the spirit of the American West. Yellowstone bison consume approximately 20 to 30 pounds, which is 9 to 14 kilograms of vegetation each day. Their diet primarily consists of grasses, sedges, and other plants which they graze on throughout the year. Even in winter, they use their massive heads to plow through deep snow, uncovering buried forage to sustain themselves in the harsh conditions.
for the Black Growler steam vent in Yellowstone Norris Basin, I couldn't help but feel a chill crawl up my spine. The deep, growling roar that echoed through the air was unsettling, almost as if the earth itself was crumbling beneath my feet. The sound was so intense, it made you stop and think. What is really going on down there, deep beneath the surface? Steam burst from the vent with incredible force, reaching temperatures of over 138 degrees Celsius, and the thick swirling plume is visible from a distance, rising like a warning sign. It's a constant reminder of the volatile forces at play in Yellowstone, forces that shift and change, leaving the steam vent unpredictable and powerful. In that moment, it felt like I was witnessing something primal, a raw glimpse of Earth's untamed energy. It's not just a natural wonder, it's a humbling reminder of the hidden world beneath our feet.
After navigating the winding roads of Dunraven Pass, we were rewarded with a stunning view of the Lamar Valley. As we cruised through it, we spotted more bison, who apparently decided the fields were overrated. Instead, they took the express route and ran over the bridge, as if they had a meeting to get to. But the storm was coming in fast, so it was time to find a place to stay for the next couple of days.
It started snowing around midnight and the temperature dropped to -5 degrees. The world was peaceful and quiet, everything blanketed in snow. That is, until Nacho, of course, decided it was time for a full-speed sprint to the fresh snow. Snowy mornings are clearly his favorite workout. Nacho. Jackpot! Jackpot! Okay. Started snowing again around lunchtime, so we figured it was the perfect time to practice our Spanish. Moments like this make us so glad we built Willy the way we did. We can just relax inside our warm, cozy Defender, cook and enjoy things like this.
La actriz y cómica Melissa McCarthy es la esposa del director Ben Falcone y la prima de la actriz Jenny McCarthy. ¿Entiendes? ¿Hablas español?
Beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Christmas.
I hope Santa will find us.
Oh yeah, he will. Just follow the Defender
On Instagram or
on
YouTube.
Instagram.
So, I always told Christian that I would like to do snow camping.
Now we have the snow camping
Yes.
in full blow.
I don't know, but it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's still snowing and it will snow much more in the night, and then at some point it stops and it gets very cold, like the forecast says it's gonna be -10. And we have a water tank outside and we have one inside, so I don't want to get the water frozen, so we are pumping the water from the outside tank into the inside tank, so we don't waste the water. It's cold. So we just connect a short hose to the pump, which we usually need for the shower, and then I'm gonna connect this part here with the tank inside. Oh.
The spot we chose to wait out the winter storm was 2,700 meters above sea level. With everything around Yellowstone sitting so high, we didn't have many options for shelter. Thankfully, the storm wasn't as bad as the warning made it sound. Lucky for us. So after 3 nights, it was time to head back into the park.
Mamooth Hot Springs is famous for its cascading terraces created by mineral-rich water flowing from the Norris Basin. Over time, calcium carbonate deposits from layers of vibrant white, yellow and orange, creating a surreal landscape that seems to come from another world. The terraces are ever-changing, shifting as the geothermal activity fluctuates beneath the surface. Among these terraces, Minerva Terrace stands out for its delicate, almost porcelain-like appearance. The smooth pale yellow and white formations are formed by the same process, but Minerva's fine details and stunning views make it one of the most photographed spots in the park.
The lower falls of the Yellowstone River is a stunning 93-meter waterfall located in the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. It's one of the park's most iconic sites, plunging into a colorful canyon surrounded by volcanic rock. The most recent eruption, a mere 640,000 years ago, gave birth to the Yellowstone caldera, a 48 by 72 kilometers depression. To put that into perspective, it's about the size of Rhode Island. This volcanic giant isn't extinct, it's just sleeping. Beneath the surface lies a reservoir of molten rock so vast that it could fill the Grand Canyon more than 11 times over.
So this is something interesting. Maybe you know the app Peak Finder, and we don't do advertising for them, but it's very interesting. You can just point toward the mountains you want to check. Let's say, for example, this one here. You have this peak here. Like this. So you see now here Grand Teton it's almost 4,200 meters high, which is very cool. You can also switch on the camera, so you can just zoom in and point the mountain in the right direction. You can also make pictures, and then you have this one here, this. Then you can see how high the mountains are.
Yellowstone is also home to over 500 active geysers, including the world's most famous, Old Faithful. It erupts every 90 minutes, give or take 10 minutes. When it does, it shoots water up to 55 meters into the sky, releasing around 30,000 liters of boiling water into a dazzling display of geothermal power. Here's a fun fact. The eruption isn't powered by magma, but by rain and snow that seep underground, where they are heated to near boiling by the Earth's geothermal energy. The pressure builds, and voila, a spectacular eruption.
The Grand Prismatic Spring is the largest hot spring in the US and the third largest in the world. Located in Yellowstone's Midway Geyser Basin, it spans about 370 feet, which is 120 meters in diameter. The spring is famous for its vibrant colors, ranging from deep blue in the center to fiery orange and reds in the edges, created by heat-loving bacteria. With water temperatures reaching up to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 71 degrees centigrade, the Grand Prismatic Spring is a stunning natural wonder and a must-see in the park.
We spent 3 days in Yellowstone, driving over an active supervolcano. How wild is that to think about? Beneath all the beauty and wildlife lies a sleeping giant, a reminder of just how powerful and unpredictable this planet is. It's humbling, really. But now it's time to leave this wonder behind and see what's waiting on the horizon. A huge thank you to everyone who's been following along and supporting us week after week. Your encouragement means the world to us, and we couldn't do it without you. Stay tuned for more adventures, and we will see you on the next journey.